Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're just gonna do a quick clear of alternate reality quests. I'm gonna be using varied champions, and I quite like to take the opportunity to kind of like showcase different champions, different fights, different interactions. Now I already cleared it and I thought I had it recorded. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I have been having a lot of issues lately with my iPhone and recording videos and them not saving up and stuff like that. But anyway, so I'm just gonna do them all again. I'm gonna do them with a live commentary as I'm going through. And so what do I think about this event? 40 units a day is not really all that bad. Unfortunately, I do think it's gonna get long and boring quickly. Now there we ate a combo because we started looking at the camera. But yeah, I do think that 40 units a day is quite a decent amount for people to be going for. And fortunately, it does seem that this event once again is in fact a quite long one, and I'm sure it's gonna get quite old quite quick. But first, while it's still fresh, while it's new, we can gauge the power level. So the power level on epic difficulty is about 20k, but they don't really have any special nodes. So the fights really are not the hardest, are they? Especially if you're using like fairly highly ranked champions. I'm definitely gonna upload some video later on using like memes or something else interesting. But for now, yeah, this will serve as kind of like a great video showcase of several different matchups. We're gonna try and use as many different champions as we can, just to try and find some interesting options. So this, obviously, Green Goblin, I did not want him to get any heal, so I just used Quake. Now, against Killmonger, I realistically have two options. I can either use Captain America Infinity War or Namor. And I think I'm gonna go with Cap this time, because I'm gonna try and use Namor against that Morningstar, which should be quite fun. We should be able to reflect quite a bit of damage there. But yeah, so for now, since we do have Cosmic Champion in our team, Hyperion, we do have armor break guaranteed basically every time we parry. That means this dude hardly has any abilities, certainly does not have reverberation, and we can see that he's going down fairly steadily. I do like to play Cap on suicides quite a bit as well, because he's technically not immune to anything, but just the playstyle, the perfect parries, and the fact that he doesn't really spam special attacks make him a fairly solid option with suicides, and increased damage is fantastic as always. Now I do need to figure out who I want to use against this Kingpin, and I think for the sake of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Hyperion. Probably should have used Hyperion against Doc Ock there. But yeah, so obviously I do not really want to push Incinerates and level 1 here too much, but there we go, cheeky heavy attack. But we did not trigger any Furies, which kind of sucked. I should have probably tried to drop in another heavy attack with this, but it's okay. Let's drop that level 2. Let's see if we can do it again. There we go, heavy attack. Three Furies, level 2, that will be well more than enough. I do quite enjoy learning which special attacks I can punish with my heavy, like while using Hyperion and some other champions. It's just another useful kind of thing to make a note of, and who knows when it might come in handy. So yeah, for now, let's get and see how Namor does against Morningstar. So she will bleed me, obviously, a lot, but at the same time I will be reflecting bleed damage back to her. So if I do manage to stay aggressive, I shouldn't be taking much damage at all. Plus, obviously, the willpower heal should be sorting me out. And since Morningstar is bleed immune, I'm getting my Imperious Rex charges a lot faster. So at this point, I'm just gonna drop my level 2 and another one, and that is about it. Not too bad. So yeah, Morningstar is definitely not a bad matchup for Namor. You get increased damage output and you build up your souls a lot quicker, just because of that bleed immunity she has. And now Hood. So I think I kind of failed Wasp a bit in my initial fight, because I did eat a combo there. So let's see how quickly Wasp can take down this Hood. So a couple home combo hits, chain into heavy attack. There we go. So that was 10 hits and he's already dead pretty much. Another heavy attack and down he goes. I really do enjoy playing with my Wasp more and more recently, just because those guaranteed crits on heavy attacks are so wonderful. And now who will we use up against Ghost? I think, yeah, let's go with Cap, because you have like all the armor breaks and stuff. And then for the second run, I'm gonna kind of downgrade my champs. I'll use a bunch of different champs. We're gonna see who we have available. But yeah, so Ghost is a boss. There's nothing tricky there. Overall, I think this is like a really kind of simple and easy quest. There's not too much to it. So yeah, there we go. 13 hits and the Ghost goes down. And yeah, so I did complete it. What you get basically is some rank up materials, some bits, and 10 units, which is a cool bit. And if you just want the units, if you're not interested about the tickets, you can complete it just the ones, which is also quite interesting. So for this one, we're going to be using Phoenix, Emma Frost. What else do we have that's quite interesting? We use that, Why not Luke Cage? He's a cool dude. Who else do we want to showcase? Archangel is also not a bad guy. I think Havoc might... let's just take in the Domino. Domino or Havoc? Domino or Havoc? Whatever. Let's go Domino. Let's see what happens now. Because yeah, the quest realistically isn't all that difficult, I think. There was a Red Skull. That would have been so good with Namor. Anyways, let's go against Doc Ock. So let's see what Phoenix has. So we do have a class advantage in this fight as well. I do miss a parry, however, which kind of sucks. But the idea is, initially we want to drop a couple of heavy attacks. Now, most people like to play Phoenix with dropping 3 heavy attacks, getting past the bar power, and then dropping your level 1 to get your level 3. I personally am not a big fan of that idea. I just like to keep my Furies up and just play as is, basically. So at this point we can see that our damage output has definitely increased by quite a lot. And yeah, down goes Doc Ock. So we can definitely see that Phoenix can dish out some decent damage, especially with Emma Frost energy that lets her keep the Furies up for longer. And again, this Red Skull, because he's quite an annoying guy, I think I'm gonna... Who are we gonna try out there? Let's just try out Emma Frost, I suppose. Why not? Let's see what happens. He has a lot of crit resistance, which is going to be a pain in the ass, and I don't have any armor break effects. I probably should have brought in Phoenix again, but hey. One thing I really do enjoy about Emma Frost is that I am able to get to my... yeah, that's why this was a bad matchup. Because I will like never be critting here, so I can't get my prowess up either. Oh, look at that. We crit on our special. But yeah, aside from that, we don't really have much chance to crit here. Luckily I can take quite a bit of block damage without much of an issue. There we go. So finish of the fight definitely wasn't the brightest matchup over there, or made Emma Frost shine, because she can close out fights actually so quickly. So for this one, for this guy, we're going to use a rank 3 Archangel, because I always keep saying, if you have Archangel rank 3 is pretty much sufficient for any content. So let's put that to the test. 20k Killmonger, it shouldn't be too bad, especially considering there are like no nodes in this quest. And I suppose it's good on one side that the fights are technically fairly easy. Then again, I think it's just too long, to be honest. I think there's a few too many fights, or a bit too high of BI, and they take a while. Anyway, so we need to bait out at level 2. Wonderful. Got 3 neuros on him. he goes down fairly quickly. This should about finish it. Yep, not too bad. Nothing a 3-star a rank 3 Archangel can't really do. It would be fun to try this with 3 stars, I guess. It's probably gonna be a video for future. So here, let's see how Agent Venom, who would be cool against Agent Venom. Let's just try out that Domino. Let's see what happens. Now, I do not have any Domino synergies, so that will obviously gimp her a bit, because I do think she does rely on her synergies quite a bit. But look at that. Get nice little chain stance going. Cheeky intercept level 2, that should be about it. Rank 4 Domino, no problem. I still have yet to actually properly try and playtest her. I definitely haven't played with her all that much. Let's see who we have here now. We have Mordo. That should be perfect matchup for Luke Cage. Why not? We haven't played with Luke Cage yet. Let's see how he does. Now it's about time we bait out that level 2. Yep, also Luke Cage has obviously the advantage that if we do fail to bait out that level 3, we will have indestructibility kick in and save us from all the damage we would potentially take. So not too bad there. Now 5 exhaustions and we put concussion. Perfect, and that should about finish the fight now. Not too bad. So Luke Cage, definitely a champion I should be using a bit more. He has fallen somewhere in background. He used to be one of my MVPs for map 6 when I still played map 6 before map 7 was released. But yeah, now honestly I haven't really used him all that much. Now that was a bit dodgy. Okay, I do want to break his focus at some point. But look at that damage. Last 1%, there we go, sorted. Ebony Maw goes down. I wonder what his balance changes will be. Definitely do hope they actually add some sustainable, like some serious attack to the guy, because at the moment in the contest I do actually believe that he's the weakest hitting champion. Like, not one of the, but the weakest hitting champion. So yeah, and let's use Phoenix to take down that Ghost again. So at this point, once you get 5 Furies, you can actually place armor breaks with Phoenix as well, and they are quite decent armor breaks, to be honest. And now just incinerate Fiesta. Ooh, she had cornered on, it seems. I completely forgot about that. But nonetheless, this should be able to finish her off. Yep. So yeah, Phoenix finished this quest. So, but yeah, anyways, I do think this quest is not the best creation. Honestly, like, it's fairly kind of straightforward fights. There's quite a lot of them, so it will take a while, especially if you want to do all the difficulties. And yeah, I don't think it's all that fun or interesting. I definitely think Abam could have done a better job with the monthly quest. But that will do for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya.